asked people, hey man, can I just get a squirt? Why? Can I get a squirt? Why? Can I get a squirt? Give me a squirt, homie! Can I just get a squirt? Why? Can I get a squirt? Why? Can I get a squirt? Give me a squirt, homie! That guy was a nut, dude. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie! And today is the day where I'm reviewing quality vitamins, juicy pump, stimulant free. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. Why? Because I got content, juicy content, homie, coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homies. I hope you're feeling amazing, man. Living from your dang heart, staying out of your dang head, man. Let's do things today that make us strong men. Now I want your dang testosterone higher than your credit score, homie. Let's practice restriction today. Be conscious of the things that we consume, whether it's food, media, whatever it is. Let's also be conscious of the things that come out of our mouth, man. Let's not talk ugly about people. I fall short constantly, man. I fall short constantly. Let's trust in God. Let's think about what we could do for others and think less about self. These are things that make us strong, driven dudes, man. God bless all of you. Man, let's get into this, man. So if you might not be able to tell, very difficult to tell, but this is also by the makers of Juiced. I knew that was a brain bust. Any more brain busters for you? Anyway, man, this tub gives me PTSD, homie. This thing scared me. I'm like, what's in this, man? So it is non-stim, and I love that it's unflavored, man. Unflavored. Juicy Pump. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Juicy Pump. I remember you, son. How you doing, Juicy Pump? Remember how you got that name, homie? All right, man, listen. Love what they do here, man. This is, just like Juiced, this is actually another 20 gram serving size. This looks just like Juice, but they threw the word pump on there. So I was like, man, same lid and everything. But this, unlike Juiced, makes sense if you add up the ingredients. So I love Juiced, man. You know, I just want to tell you real quick, for me, I found, this might help some of you, the trick with Juiced, I found my sweet spot. 10 grams on the scale, half a serving of Juiced, and then throw the other 10 in my intra-workout and sip it slowly over the out. See, I'm doing a little mad scientist, but I'm really not doing mad scientist. It's still the serving. I'm not stacking. I'm not doing anything. I like drinking half right away and then sipping the other half slowly with my intra-workout while I'm training. It avoids all the crazy heart rate, sense of urgency. The sense of urgency on Juice is a little too much urgency for me, homie. Some of you took Juice and say, well, I took it, you don't really feel anything for 45 minutes. I don't know what is in your tub. Maybe they're inconsistent. Maybe it's just one of those crazy pre-workouts where everyone has a different experience. But for me, my tub, it spanks me on the butt in freaking 10 minutes and my heart rate jacks through the freaking roof. Half up front and then half while I'm pumping, slowly avoided all that BS drama and chaos, and it was freaking positive. Left me feeling like a freaking maniaco, homie. All right, man, do you see the pumps on this, man? Look at the striations, the vascularity, homie. All right, man, I've been training on this. I stacked this boy with Heroline. I've used this by itself, non-stip, man. I am ready to review this. Hitter, super hitter. All right, man, so this is what I'm gonna say, man. One scoop, 20 grams. A level scoop was 20 grams. You got 20 servings in a container. Listen to this, man. L-citrulline, 10 grams. 10 grams of pure citrulline, man. So that, let me just tell you what I think of that. Of course, I'm going to tell you what I think of that. It's my freaking channel. What I think of that is it's freaking sick, just like blood sports, 10 grams. It's freaking awesome. It's like, dude, you get freaking 10 grams. The negative is it makes it difficult to stack on certain things because a lot of pre-workouts already have, and this is if you believe in the science, you know, of, diminishing returns on the amount of citrulline and all that. To be honest with you, I don't really have enough information to know what's what or who's who in the zoo. I don't know. Let's say a pre-workout has 6 grams of citrulline and you throw this on top, is 16 too much? I really don't have the answer. But a lot of people I've heard talk about that. Anything over 12 can upset your stomach. It's diminishing returns or this or that number or whatever it is. So I don't know. So the good thing about that, dude, is even at a half a scoop, you could stack this on anything. So let's say something has 6 grams, you put a half a scoop on there, you're still getting 5 more grams of pure citrulline, then you get 40 freaking servings in a container. And when they say unflavored, they don't mean unflavored. No, is a little, shoot. It looks like there's sucralose in here, which gave it just a little sweet flavor. It is unflavored, but there's like a little sweetness, homie, like you. Juicy pump. Okay, man. So cyclic dextrin, which is very interesting. You don't see that a lot in freaking pump formulas. That's 6 grams. So those are those carbs. And I guess it bypasses the stomach and goes straight to the bloodstream, which makes it like no calories. Glycerol monostrate, 1,500 milligram. I like that, man. Oops. I like 1,500 milligrams of glycerol. You know, when things have too much glycerol to me, it puffs me out too much and it takes away from the vascularity. Luckily for you, homies, this is not one of those experiences. 1,500 is great because it lets you maintain, in my experience with this, the vascularity while just giving you enough freaking pump. Potassium citrate, 1 gram. Agmatine sulfate, 750. Magnesium citrate, 120. I think this was leaking. There we go. Oh my God, I didn't have it closed enough. And sodium chloride, 200 milligrams, man. So quite a label, man. I mean, a 20-gram hitter, and it's very light on the stomach for 20 grams. It's like very nice, fine powder. It's great. I mean, none of that glycerol clumpiness. Very nice right here for now. I don't know. Sometimes glycerol stuff turns into that. But look, man, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this is what I'm going to say about this, man. This thing is freaking sick, dude. Freaking sick. And if you want it, dude, I'm going to link below where to get it. They told me they're going to run some deal on it when it drops. They're trying to work out, I think, with the affiliates or whatever. So, I mean, whatever, dude. I don't care. Just, I'm just letting you know in case you want it. It's freaking awesome, dude. I wish there were more unflavored options like this. This, to me, was just like a pollen blood sport, but with a freaking little more of a swole pump you can actually feel. Man, I'm feeling good, man. I got the power of the juicy pump. Man, this is a juicy pump, homie. Look at that, man. Vascular, I feel swole, man. I feel swole, man. Non-stim right now, man. I feel high as heck. You know, a lot of you homies are soft as heck, man. You have to have stims to pump iron and do cardio, man. You got to remember, homie, the buzz comes from here, man. You got to go in the dang gym and just tell yourself, this next hour is going to freaking suck. I'm going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to put some dang heart in it, and it's going to be freaking grueling, homie. And then I'm going to walk out of that gym, I'm going to feel high. High as heck, man. Guilt-free. You know, you got to keep your priorities in line, man. I do a ton of my training non-stim. Feels amazing, homie. I trained for 7 years before the dang channel non-stim. Got to remember, man, this is where the high is from, man. Let's get this dang muscle back to the dang review, homie. This juicy pump ain't no punk. Man, I'm feeling freaking that mind muscle hitter, man. God bless all of you homies. So this has that freaking insane, dry vascularity that just starts here, goes all across, man. And then all across. And this is not your non-stim pre-workout. So you could put this on anything with beta-alanine, whatever. Doesn't have the nootropics or any of that. But it just has that nice, full look to it where it's not too puffy or too watery with sick freaking vascularity. I mean, it's definitely effective. And I believe, for some reason, I believe what they say is in here, man. You know, they make also that sick one. That thing is a freaking sick one, dude. But this right here, judging by my experience, and I like the cyclic dextrin, I guess, in here. It kind of gives you, it just feels, I don't know if that ingredient does, but this formula, you feel strong on it, dude. You just feel good training on it. Like, even when I train non-stim on it, it just felt good, man. Like, I just had that nice look in the mirror and that nice mind-muscle connection and nice vascularity. It seems like, I think the owner talking to him, nice guy too, he makes a big point out of sourcing his ingredients properly and all that, man. He makes a big point out of getting, like, really high-quality ingredients. If you use juiced, you know that he ain't playing games with what he puts in there. We don't know what's in there, but he ain't playing games with what he puts in there, man. There's something crazy. Same with Sick One, man. It just feels clean as heck, and this feels just like that. If I could use the word clean in a pump, I don't think I've ever used the word clean when it comes to a pump formula, but that's how this feels, man. It just feels good, dude. So even I said, at the half scoop, which I haven't tried, I won't pretend I have, at the half scoop, it still makes it freaking stackable on anything, and then you get your 40 servings. Or you could just stack a freaking full scoop. If you're like me and you're like, hey, screw you, science. I'm not going to be held down by the confines of bodybuilder, scientist, loser, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Fauci Jr., Bill Nye, Greta Thunberg's homie. We ain't freaking held down by science, son. You want to stack this boy on a pre? Stack it on a freaking pre, man. Screw that, man. Society wants us weak, son. Let's practice restriction today, man. Pray to God. Anyway, man, really not, keeps freaking leaking, dude. I don't know what's going on here, but I got to redo the, let me see it. And I could show you, too, what it looks like. Oh, dude, look at how, it's like such fine powder, dude. So, really nice right here, man. Just feels good to use, and I think you'll like this one, man. If you're looking for pure pump that just gives you this sick freaking, that blood sport vascularity plus a little like puffed out fullness where you can actually feel the mind muscle. You look like a freaking animal, like a gorilla, homie. Just pumping that iron. God bless all you, man. I'll link below where to get it, knock off some big cash together. Let's get this dang muscle, man. I'm out. Juicy pump.